Revolutionary news in cancer treatment. A new vaccine may halt recurrence of pancreatic cancer. Recent findings from an early-stage clinical trial reveal that a one-size-fits-all vaccine has shown exciting potential in preventing the return of notoriously challenging pancreatic cancers. Pancreatic cancer is especially alarming because of its grim statistics. The survival rate hovering at around 13% over 5 years paints a stark picture, with as many as 80% of those diagnosed experiencing a recurrence. As Dr. Zev Weinberg, co-director of the Gastrointestinal Oncology Program at the University of California, Los Angeles, and co-leader of the Phase 1 clinical trial puts it, if you were to ask me what disease most needs something to prevent recurrences, I'd say this one. The novel vaccine strategically targets KRAS gene mutations, a prevalent genetic driver in cancers. To put this into context, these mutations are found in roughly 1 in 4 cancers overall, including up to 90% of pancreatic cancers and about 40% of colorectal cancers. This makes KRAS mutations an excellent focus for cancer therapies, although they were historically considered untouchable by medication. To combat this, the vaccine employs short amino acid chains known as peptides that train the immune system to recognize and eliminate cells exhibiting KRAS mutations. As Weinberg explains, the critical step is engaging an immune response. Traditionally, many cancer vaccines are customized for each individual, requiring sequencing of the tumor to create a tailored vaccine. However, the approach in this study does not necessitate such customization, making the vaccine readily available and off the shelf. In the Phase 1 trial published in Nature Medicine, researchers enlisted a total of 25 participants, 20 with pancreatic cancer and 5 with colorectal cancer. Including colorectal cancer patients was intentional, as KRAS mutations are similarly common in these cases. An elevated risk for recurrence is noted. All participants had KRAS mutations and had received standard treatment, typically involving chemotherapy, followed by surgery to eliminate the major part of their tumor. Blood tests post-surgery indicated the presence of residual cancer cells, infinitesimal remnants that often remain undetected by standard imaging techniques, which is particularly problematic in pancreatic cancer. Dr. Scott Kopetz from the University of Texas, MD Anderson Cancer Center, noted, "We are talking about cancer that is so microscopic that we can't see it on scans. These leftover cells can disseminate throughout the body, potentially leading to metastasized tumors and ultimately resulting in a cancer recurrence, often with dire consequences. While chemotherapy may eradicate some of these cells, it's rare for all to be destroyed." According to Stephanie Dugan, an associate professor of cancer immunology and virology at Dana-Farber Cancer Institute in Boston, if we aim to eliminate every last trace of cancer and achieve true cures, we must engage the immune system. She emphasized, "We've just been really bad at getting an immune response in pancreatic cancer." After surgery, all participants received up to 6 priming doses of the vaccine, branded as ELI-002P, with 13 patients also receiving booster vaccinations over 6 months. Remarkably, approximately 85% of participants, 21 out of 25, exhibited an immune response to the KRAS mutations, with around 2/3 of those demonstrating a robust enough response to potentially fend off any lingering cancer cells. Even more striking, the vaccine seemed to incite an immune reaction not just against KRAS mutations, but also against other tumor targets unconnected to the vaccine, observed in nearly 70% of participants. Some individuals were classified as super responders, showcasing an exceptionally strong immune response, leading Weinberg to remark, "Those people had the best outcomes." A follow-up randomized Phase 2 trial is currently in the works to further evaluate the vaccine's effectiveness, assessing its durability compared to standard monitoring protocols for cancer recurrence. In the initial trial, patients with pancreatic cancer had an average survival of 29 months. With more than 15 months free from recurrence after vaccination, data that significantly outperforms what is typically expected for resectable cancers. The development of cancer vaccines has proven to be highly complex, largely due to the fact that cancer cells often share many proteins with healthy cells, complicating the identification of safe targets. However, advancements in innovative mRNA techniques and quicker, more cost-effective gene sequencing are reinvigorating the field of cancer vaccines, opening up new possibilities for treatment. While personalized mRNA cancer vaccines are already yielding positive results in both pancreatic and colorectal cancers, the creation of a universal vaccine would dramatically streamline and reduce the cost of treatment. Although previous attempts with peptide vaccines have not effectively prevented recurrences, the lipophilic peptides used in the recent trial carry unique properties that previous formulations lacked, namely a tail that helps them lodge in lymph nodes, where immune cells become activated. Dugan reiterated this point by stating, "You need something to get the immune system going, and just injecting killed cancer cells or peptides doesn't work that well." Though further studies are necessary to validate the Phase 1 trial results, the potential for significant breakthroughs in cancer treatment remains palpable. Memorial Sloan Kettering is also exploring an off-the-shelf vaccine targeting a mutation present in 95% of acute myeloid leukemia cases, emphasizing the exciting potential of leveraging non-personalized vaccines for combating these mutations. Ultimately, Dugan concluded, the fact that the long-term survival really correlated with T-cell response suggests that the vaccine caused this. The idea that you can target KRAS is really exciting. What do you think about this groundbreaking approach in the fight against pancreatic cancer? Are you hopeful about the potential of such a vaccine, or do you have concerns regarding its effectiveness? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Author Caitlin Sullivan, contributor for NBCnews.com, with a background in health, science, and environmental reporting, and an alumnus of the Craig Newmark Graduate School of Journalism at CUNY.